Where do the richest people live in Nairobi, Kenya? This question is hard to answer. Because there's no specific area where the richest people in Nairobi live. There are affluent neighborhoods and estates for those who can afford it, but there is no single area where the richest live. Most of them prefer to buy a piece of land and build their homes. This has ensured that they are scattered all over the city. So this question doesn't have a direct answer. Well, it's not sufficient enough to say the rich in Nairobi live in Karen, Runda, Kitsuru, Kileleshwa, Mutaiga or Riverside estates in Nairobi. We have people who are averagely rich but live comfortably in some poor slums or other parts of Nairobi, e.g. Kibera, Umoja, South B, C, Langata or Nyayo estate. It is not easy to say actually only rich guys are found in affluent areas such as Karen, though the vice versa might be true, but where someone stays does not directly relate to her net worth. But given how expensive lifestyles are in some parts of Nairobi, it's safe again to say only people with means are able to afford to live in such areas, i.e. Mutaiga, Kileleshwa or Gigiri etc. The very rich live mostly in leafy suburbs tucked away from the noise of Nairobi and Mombasa city centers. The insanely rich have ranches in the middle of who knows where, complete with their own wildlife ecosystems and a small army to protect their property. It can take hours to drive through a segment of their properties. One has even a small natural waterfall passing through the courtyard of his estate on the foot of Mount Kenya. Unfortunately, they don't seem to look very happy when they appear in the public. Most Kenyan rich people live in the following places: Runda, Westlands, Karen, Lavington, Mutaiga, Kileleshwa. Those are the most common around Nairobi, though there are several others around the country like Landless Thika, Naivasha, Nyali Mombasa, Milimani Nairobi. Those are just but part of them. Generally, rich people in Kenya live along the Thika superhighway, and nearing places. The richest people in Nairobi live in a neighborhood called Westlands. It is however good to know that rich people are scattered all over the best neighborhoods in Nairobi but more concentrated in Westlands. We have many places in Nairobi where not an ordinary person can afford, e.g. Karen, Mutaiga, Kileleshwa, Runda, Lavington, and many more. These places are known as high-end areas with serene environment where only the rich stays. It depends with your taste and how one got their money, i.e. the late billionaire businessman Muguku used to live in Kikuyu till his death and he could walk on foot and mingle with everyone and sometimes it would be hard for people to pinpoint him. His car was just a normal, no-tinted, non-SUV car which most of his bracket can't use. But to answer your question, Mutaiga, Karen, Runda, Kaitasuru, Lavington, Westlands, Kileleshwa are estates where who is who in Kenyan society lives in that order.